Alright folks, this one is actually at the request of Chris. Chris told me that I should probably do some EverQuest 2 game guides and etc. since I have a lot of knowledge on EverQuest 2. So you can thank Christina for this because I didn't have any plans to do any more EverQuest 2 after we wrapped up the last guild venture that we did a couple of years back. We thought about maybe coming back and doing Velius at some point in time, but that was a, who knows when and if that's going to happen, because my brother and I have gotten to the point where we just aren't really interested in running guilds anymore and doing, big groups, because I'm burnout. But, small stuff like this, oh yeah, I can do. What is up with my camera? Think that's good? Alright, let's, since I was doing the game guides here, we're going to go ahead and just work through the Frostfang seed tonight. I was going to play Lord of the Rings Online tonight, and Chris was like, you should do EverQuest 2, and I was like, I'm only doing these offline and just doing these as game guides. She's like, you should stream it, so y'all can blame Chris for this. Yeah, I'm going to say ooh as well, but I'm here, so we're going to do it. I got to remember how to play this game. Got my mercenary. I am... Okay, we reported here. And I'm not... Oh my god, that's really loud. Hold on, folks. That is obnoxiously loud. Sound. Volume. We need to bring that down to like... Maybe that's just the sound effects volume. Hold up. Let's bring the ambient down. That would have been... Alright, let's see if that works, because that was really obnoxiously loud. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to do all access right now because we're playing free to play. I'm a cheap bastard. And we want to put that in our appearance slot, please. I did sort out my character with, I went and got bags this morning. I sorted myself out with bags, and that's the only thing I've done so far. I had a little bit of a hiccup because apparently they did server mergers a few months back to Antonia Bale, which is where these characters are, and I have like 5 different characters called Renfail who got transferred to this server, and in the process of clearing out characters, I accidentally deleted the character who was the guild leader of this guild. So that was unfortunate. And to buy him out of the graveyard, it's like 1,500 points or whatever. And I was like, screw that. But you can vote to, if the guild leader's been offline for so long, you can vote to get a new leader. So I've got folks voting to get this guy to replace the other Renfail as the guild leader. I couldn't believe I hiccuped like that. They need to have a button that says, oh, I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Let me get this character out of Hawk for free. For like 15 minutes or something instead of charging you. By the way, I am not going to read the voiceovers on these, everybody, because I've done these quests a million times. What's up, Billy Barty? I'm literally just here to hang out with folks, and really what I'm working on is I'm doing game guides with this character. So we've done a couple of the newbie game guides, and I'm going to be eventually doing the crafting guide. So really the objective here is to get this character leveled up and then to the main town, and then we'll go do the crafting guide and everything else. So I'm not going to be doing any guild content. I'm not going to be doing any raiding or anything like that. I have no objectives. I will say this though, I'm on the Antonia Bale server. So if everybody has characters on this server, or if you have characters who are still in the guild that want to come hang out when I'm streaming, you're more than welcome to come join me. If people are around on the times that I stream and want to go do you know, some dungeons or something, I would be happy to do that. But I have no plans. There are no plans whatsoever. I'm not, literally, it's just, I'm doing game guides on this character once or twice a week. And in between, I will occasionally stream. But this is not something that's going to be a regular occurrence for me. What do we need here? We need some rolling stones, which are over in this direction. That's probably a good idea, Mujin. Like, just do it as like as the you know, if you want to join me, which isn't that how Asmongold does it? Like, he just has the fans join him, but there's no expectations of like, because that's the big thing is like, people got way too fucking hot and sweaty about the last EQ2 thing and EverQuest 2 and World of Warcraft. Oh, you know what? I need to map my attack. Yeah, AB's been around a long time. Yeah, that's a good point. Asmongold does do raids. I don't have any desire to do that anymore. I will say we did have a lot of fun the last time we did EverQuest 2. It's just, at the end, there were a couple of people who ruined it for everybody because they got all hot and sweaty about it and were like calling other people noobs. That was not a fun experience. I've never had that happen. Like, it was not a pleasant it was not a, it kind of sucks to have to be to be a 40-year-old adult and have to have a sit down with somebody and be like, look, you can't act like that. Like, come on, like, you're an adult. People do crazy shit when it comes to MMOs, which is why my brother and I have just kind of sworn off the whole running guilds for people. But I like the idea of just having it be a fan guild with no expectations. Billy Barty says some nice storytelling on AB. Yeah, so way back in the day, it might have been the first gig I ever got as a writer. Would have been like 2008. I was writing roleplay events for the server here on Antonio Vale. So I would write these big events, these big storylines, and we had another RP guild and the roleplay guild that we were doing storylines back and forth with, and we made those stories public on the forums. And one of the events we ran ended up having like 250 people show up and attend and do role playing with us and go through the storylines, and it was this whole big thing for the weekend. And one of the game outlets, I think it was MMO. Oh fuck, it's been around. MMO Byte or MMO. I don't know. It was a Dutch website that's no longer around. They picked up on it and asked me if I wanted to come do some EverQuest 2 and Vanguard guides and articles on their website. Nothing to see here, Liam. Nothing to see here. Shush. Nothing to see here. You can blame Chris. This is all Chris's fault. Ooh, what is this? Oh, this is a quest. I don't think I have any AoEs yet. You gonna come say hi? Oh no, you just want your phone. Never mind, Chris is not wanting to say hi. She's like, no. What am I still looking for over here? Tundra beat. Oh, I need 3 of those. Muji says, for me, MMOs used to be about fun and all about raiding and getting raid content. The leveling was the adventure, not the raiding. I'm wondering if the thing I need is up top. One more Tundra beat. Found fresh orc footprints in the snow. That's not good. I must speak, return, see if anybody's spoken to. I think all of my quests are to return at this point. I'll take that. So I don't know why for the last few days the Willow music has just been like ingrained in my skull.
Well met!
Now, I don't know what I'm going to do after I finish, because so the objective right now, hell, is I'm doing the game guides, right? So I've already done a few of the newbie guides. I'm going to do the newbie crafting guide. I'm going to do a newbie housing guide. I'm going to do all those guides here on New Hallis and Frostfang Sea. Beyond that, I'll probably expand and do some content guides. But I don't know yet. I got to do some more research on where I'm going to do guides and stuff, and what I'm going to be doing for this character yet. Well, like I said, the objective here was this character is mostly going to be played offline. But you never know. When people want to come join, I'll end up doing stuff. You never know. If Chris had more time, I could probably convince her to play with me again, but she has no time. Yeah, the EQ ding sound is pretty cool. And I will probably make this character a woodworker so that I can make bows and arrows. I'll worry about that more when I get to the crafting component. Hello, Grizzly Alpha. Mistress Loop. I will take that. Search through the pile. Nothing found here. Oh yeah, level 10. So that ding is obnoxiously fucking loud, and I don't know what that is tied to, because I have turned down all the sound effects. But that, like, blasted my headset. Holy crap, I'm gonna go deaf from that. Advanced. No, I don't know what that's tied to. Alright, level 10, I got a bunch of AA, which it probably auto-spent for me, so we'll check that out in a minute. No sign of orcs. I need some more grizzly babies. Oh, it's really loud for me. Like, the rest of the sound effects are pretty good level. That ding was like... Alright, let's see here. I need to move the AA. Let's see, what is that? It's an AoE. Hang on, is it a melee AoE? Spinning spear. I don't think it matters. Bounty. What is that? Interesting. Ranger's blade must be behind and sneaking, so... Must be behind and sneaking, much like these ones, so, okay. Alright. I must find Slorpy. Oh, Splorpy, you're over where? Somewhere over here, I always forget. It might be like a built-in jump scare. Oh, I need to check out my AA, don't I? Let me get over here. I forget which one is AA. L? Yes. Alright, character development. Piercing range. Multi-attack. Yeah, I'll take the multi-attack first. Focus effect. Increase the damage of all ability. Yes, please. Okay. We're doing 50% to AA at the moment, which I think is going to be good enough. Alright, so we're currently using basic leveling profile solo, so it's going to auto spin these points for me. Oh, these are laid out a little bit differently these days. Hang on, how does this work? Character development, alternate advancement. Oh, never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing. Prestige is different. Okay, so this is... What is prestige? What is the difference? Not sure. Alright. So this is going to level up a... Well, I'm just going to let it do what it's going to do for now. I really couldn't be... Oh yeah, I need to talk to this guy. No. I'm not doing TLE. This is Antonia Bale. One of the classic servers. Come on, Splorpy. No, this is the original Antonia Bale server. I've had characters here for like since the launch of this server, so This is where I come to just get a touch of nostalgia. Right now I leveled up. I've been using this character to do game guides, Graham. So I've been filling in some gaps in my content for the channel, getting some SEO stuff built up. I will not be doing the latest TLE or TLPs. I'm done with all that. I'm burnt out on those. I've done them all for the past 8 years or however many years it's been that they've been in existence. Woot! I just completed a collection. I will say, because I've run these quests a million times, they did a really good job. There is some really super amazing dialogue here, but I'm not going to sit here and read through it all when I've done it a million times before. Plus, this isn't Lord of the Rings Online, where I feel compelled to do voiceovers and read through all the dialogue. Let's see here. We need Whirl Storms, hunt some cod, hike to the top of the Blizzard Grizzly Cave. That being said, I'll remind everybody, if you want to come join just for shits and giggles, this is on the Antonio Bale server. We do have a guild hall, really big guild hall actually, and a bunch of perks set up. Joe has done an amazing job over the years of decorating the guild hall, so it's pretty pimped out. Alright, that's that. Let's go do some fishing. My mercenary is taking her sweet time to get over here. She ran all the way around. She's almost here. Alright, I've hunted those. We need to go back up top. I need to kill Whirl Storms. Yeah, I think one of the nicest changes they made to Everquest 2 over the years is the fact that you no longer have to worry about leveling up your you don't have the harvesting is no longer tiered. So you can just whatever zone you're in, you can start harvesting even if you're only level 1. Now you might fail a whole bunch, but you don't have to do the whole you must level 1 to 20 in this zone and then do level 20 to 30 in this zone and so on and so forth. Now I read somewhere, or I read it somewhere, that they're adding the ability to do solo raids for storyline in Everquest 2. I need to go read up on that more. It's basically for people who just want to experience the storylines and, you know, don't worry about the loot or anything like that. An effigy, that's going to be a quest. Where did that go? Oh, that was required by the quest. Herpa-derpy. I was like, it's a quest item. Why can't I open it? Where is it? Now we know. I think the last time I did this, Frostfang C, I think it took around 4 sessions to clear it all. It was about 10 hours, 10 or 12 hours to do all of the stuff, getting the mount and everything else, and then getting up to the city. So that is the objective. And then once I do this, I'll be switching over and doing the crafting tutorial and a housing tutorial. So, what's up, Hulk mode? Capture some elementals. All right. I think we have to. Nope, they have it on your quest tracker, so we're good there. Alright, we need to collect strange ice crystals. I can't remember. It's been a hot minute since I've done this. Regan Firebeard, he found the path to Etherneer. I vaguely remember back in the day when you could get your name put on stuff if you found it first. Also, world firsts were pretty cool back in the day. World's firsts and server firsts. Ooh, a fallen pilgrim. I'm gonna loot that. Thanks, Mr. Bear. Sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you. Your copper will not go to waste, sir. Oh, I got some new abilities. Hold up, wait a minute. Hunter's Instinct. Okay. I think you would need to define story mode. So my answer to that would be it's pure story mode these days. You do not need a group. I have a mercenary with me. You can hire a mercenary to come along with you, and they act as, honestly, a good mercenary is worth 3 or 4 other people in your group. And if you get into like the legendary mercenaries, they're worth like 5 other people, so they can really help you clear all the content. So I would say that these days EverQuest 2 is pretty much a solo RPG where you could just go do storylines on your own, and there is a ton of great story, especially if you go back through the classic expansions and just clear expansion by expansion. So start off and do the base game, and then do the other things, you know, do the next expansions. Now, at the cap, at level 180 or whatever it is these days, that requires grouping. Yes, that's all groups and raids and group-based gameplay. But everything else, you can play this game completely solo for years and never need to group up with another person. So in my answer to that would be yes, it is very much a story-based MMO. I'm skipping the dialogue because I've done this zone 100 times before, but even the dialogue and the storyline here for the Frostfang C is really good. And if you go do like all the starting areas are great, like the darks. What is it? The dark. What the hell is the name of the Freeport side one? Darkmoon Fair or something like that. And then on this side, like Kelethan, if you go to the Greater Fadark storyline, It's level 1 to 20. It's super fun. It's great storyline. You're taking on the orcs of Crushbone. You end up going into Crushbone. It's a lot of fun. And then here on the Frostfang Sea, there's another threat of orcs that we're dealing with. Do you see this, Chris? I told you he was going to wake up, and his routine is he comes over into the chair. Watch, guys. He's going to jump up in the chair. And he's going to spend about 5 minutes waking up and cleaning himself, and then he'll start crying to go outside. So you'll start to hear Smeagol crying a little bit here in a few minutes to go out. Is it like Neverwinter Nights 2? No, 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 no. It's a completely different beast. Ugh. Wait, I'm supposed to... Hang on, what am I supposed to do with this? I need to capture those. I'm herping and derping and killing them. I need to capture them. Fucking idiot. Meow. What's up, buddy? Alright, I need ice flows now. I think we have to follow this path all the way up, if I remember correctly. Yep, it's a dead end. I'm not sure what you mean by companies. Do you see this, Chris? He does the stretch. He just did the stretch. So he's about ready. He has his routine every day. It's very funny. What's up, Smeagol? Oh, Chris is watching my live stream. I heard my voice. I was like, why am I hearing my voice? What's that? Yeah, he already started biting me. Chris is watching him, so he's by me here. If you guys want to see Chris, she's being lazy. Oh, she just freaked out. She's like, don't show the camera. She's being lazy on the bed. Nah, she's not being lazy. She's just watching TikTok and my stream. It's really still, it's like 105 degrees outside, so she's still waiting for it to cool down a little bit before she goes outside and does her stuff for the evening. What am I looking for here? Ice flows. What? Don't. Oh, hi. Hi. Are you ready? That's his sign, everybody. Smeagol wants to go outside. Alright, I'll be right back, everybody. You wanna go out? Come on. Jump down. Well, I can't get to the door with you right here, buddy, because you're... There you go. Go ahead. Get down. Alright, Hulk was asking, what about companions? So I have an answer to that question. Give me 2 seconds here. I literally just published an EQ2 tutorial the other day on mercenaries. So the character that I have with you right now. Welcome back, everyone. Hang on, you're gonna hear my voice repeating some stuff there. I'm gonna publish this. I'm gonna post this link for you here. You can go check that video out. That is a EverQuest 2 guide to mercenaries. So the character that I have with me right now is a mercenary or a companion. So you do not. This is the companion system here. You can have one at any given time. You can have. There's different types, many different types. They're initially, I believe, free at the very beginning, but then there is an upkeep cost, which it's based on level. So I think right now it's like 2 silver every hour. It doesn't cost anything. You'll get money from doing quests and stuff, so you don't have to worry about the cost of the companions or the mercenaries. So yes, there's absolutely mercenaries, or companions is what they're called in other games. I'm looking for the ice flow. Here they are. Do I need these things yet? Yes. I do need the ice. And if you stick around, there's more EQ2 guides coming, because the whole reason I made this character was to do game guides for EverQuest 2. I've already published, I think, 3 game guides, and we're doing a whole hell of a lot more, so... Previously, when we've done EverQuest 2, I've always just ran the guild with my brother, and we've usually managed anywhere from 75 to 150 people and done raids and everything else. But this time around, I'm just playing for myself. I was saying this at the beginning of the stream, you know, I wasn't even planning on streaming this character, and Chris was the one who was like, you really should stream from time to time. I was like, alright, so that is what we're doing here. Oh, I just got stuck. I think we're out. Alright, I need to speak, and speak. All 3 of these can be turned in. But I got way more EQ2 game guides coming, so. And if anybody wants to join, we got the guild on Antonia Bale, so feel free to let me know. But this is not the TLE server. This is one of the classic servers. This is a free-to-play server, by the way, so you don't even need to pay a subscription to play on this server. I am currently playing free-to-play. I've almost always ever only played this game as a VIP, and this time around I was like, nah, if I'm just doing game guides, I'm just going to play free-to-play.
I don't think so.
All right. More stuff in this direction. I need to find more wood because I'm gonna need it for my harvesting at some point for the woodworking. Then I'm gonna have to figure out about. I gotta go get one of my. I've got mounts that I can claim, but I haven't done it yet. Do I have a buff on me? Welcome to the channel, Michael Nowak. My character is like all frosty. What buff is that? Frostbone Ward. Her experimental Frostbone Ward is upon you. Okay. I was like, what is that weird thing? I may turn off the combat music here in a bit of it. That drives me nuts. Okay. Where the hell were the lice lilies? I don't remember. Oh, it's probably those right over there. I see it. Alright, there's a patriarch we need. Woo! Loyalty points for the win. Get in there, lady. Mujin says, ordered some cigars and a new humidor. Ordered on Wednesday night. I was not expecting anything until at least Monday. Even the estimated time for you said Monday, but I also got Saturday. Man, that sounds funny because Chris and I ordered cat food from Amazon last week, and we ordered on Monday, and it said it was going to get there on Sunday, or we ordered on a Saturday, and it said Sunday. So we were like, oh, it's going to be here, in a week. Tuesday, we're in here taking naps, and all of a sudden we hear somebody yelling at the front door, and it's like they didn't call, they didn't text or nothing. They just suddenly it was here, and I was like, well, that's what I get for not checking my because they had told me Sunday, so I was like, cool, I'm just gonna expect it on Sunday. Well, congrats on your cigars, man. I would love some cigars. There's got to be a way for me to order cigars online, but I don't know if I can. I can't from the States, and they've done some really restrictive things here in Mexico for tobacco recently. Oh, I need to loot the flowers. I forgot. Man, that white glare is like a little too white. All right, back we go. Don't fall. Woo! Well, the issue is that it's not that they don't have them. It's the government enacted a new set of rules last year. No, if you sell tobacco, you're not allowed to show it. So any website had to shut down their website. All social media pages had to stop showing merchandise. And all shops had to put why am I blanking on the name? Curtains over the windows. And any corner store, Walmart, I said McDonald's, any corner store, Walmart, convenience store had to take them off. They're trying to make it extremely hard for people to have access to tobacco because Mexico has public health. It's universal health care, so the government does not want to pay for tobacco-related health injuries and health problems. So they're making it extremely difficult for you to purchase tobacco. It's also taxed, obviously, very high, but they really are trying to keep people from getting into tobacco. They do the same thing with they're trying to eliminate Coca-Cola and fast foods and stuff. It's a very different thing here when you go shopping here because there's big labels all over everything that warn you of like excessive sugars and everything else. Alright, got 7. get these on as the appearance. And I'm going to save this for later. This is a housing item. No quests. We're good. Alright. Can I get rid of this? What is this for? I forget how to cancel a buff off of your character. Can you get your own style of health insurance? Yes, you can. There is private health insurance if you want it. No, it doesn't have to be through the state. There's private hospitals where they have, if you have private insurance, you can go to the private hospitals and stuff, private clinics. Otherwise, there's two versions of state. One is everyone has access to it, and then the other one is everyone who's employed has access to it, or if you buy into it. That system was called IMSS. The Instituto, what is it? Instituto Medicina Social, I forget what it stands for, IMSS. Do you remember? IMSS? Instituto Mexicanos de Seguros Sociales. So IMSS is a really fun one because everyone who works, your employer is required by law to pay into it. And so you have it if you work. But you can also buy into it if you want it. It's like the next step up from the general health care that everyone has. And then there's the full-on private. But we always had IMSS. This is the first year we haven't done IMSS. This year we're just doing the normal basic stuff. But I mean, IMSS was, I never had problems with it. We need 4 of these. They did get mad at me once when I broke my nose right before we moved. It happened at like, I don't remember, like 8 o'clock at night on a Saturday, and I did not want to go to the so when you're in those public systems, you're required to go to your clinic, right? You have to go to a specific clinic that's for your area, and the hospital for our area was like 45 minutes across town in an Uber, and I was like, I am not going across town at 9 o'clock at night with a broken nose. And there was a clinic right around the corner from our house, like literally, but it was a walk-in clinic, so you just go in and just pay. And they went in, did x-rays and all the things, everything else. And when I went into my clinic the next day, they were pissed off at me because I went somewhere else. So I had x-rays and studies from this other clinic, and they were like, well, we don't know if we're going to be able to serve you if you've got outside. And I'm like, come on, that's bullshit. They did get a little upset at me about that. Oh! Now someone... Okay, there we go. What is this ability that I got? I need to pay attention to here in a minute. Apparently my tab is not set up to auto-target things. We're gonna have to fix that. We still need to scout the overlook. There we go. What was this ability? It's a melee ability. Okay, so but that's a damage over time. Put that over there. Harbingers of change? Do you want to say hi, or are you gonna go? Huh? No, he's outside. I told you it was for you. I don't think you've ever seen his routine like that, but he every day he goes from that chair to this chair, spends 5 minutes cleaning himself, then he stretches on the arm of this chair, and then he starts crying and gets in my lap. And if I don't let him out, he gets in my face and wants to eat the microphone. All right, you going out? All right, good luck. So Chris is going out. She has started a little from the house restaurant type deal. It's only to go, so she's just selling stuff out of the front of the house. Everybody does it in Mexico. Usually it's tamales or tacos and stuff. So she's been doing chilaquiles, tacos, tortas. Last night she started doing hamburgers, burritos.
I don't think so.
All right. Hang on, not wardrobe, appearance. There we go. Alright, I think the other quests are turned in. Oh, I must have missed something. Oh, hold up. Did my... No, I'm just herping and derping. I have to actually do something with these kitty cats. I forget what, though. Bring them back to the lion post near... Aha! I think you might actually have to click it. Yep. Alright, there we go. Now, if we wanted to, we could see what our equipment looks like. It's all black. I mean, that's not bad looking, but I think I prefer my green, to be honest with you. What's this? Although the helmet for this one looks really stupid. The rest of it looks really cool. Still, if I could dye that, it would be better. Anyway, that's what that armor set looks like. All right, we now have a breadcrumb quest from Flibbit. All right, take Slurpee to the Great Shelf. See you there. All right, let's go, Slurpee. Off we go to the next quest hub. The cool thing is like, if you'll notice, like I'm getting all these items for the house. So whenever we get around to doing the housing tutorial, it's kind of cool because you already get stuff that you can put into the house. Huh. Hey, anybody who's here, do you guys remember this or not? Because I don't. I can't remember. I know there are limitations when you're free to play, and I can't remember. Is one of them you can't use the broker if you're free to play? Like, do you have to be a member to use the broker? That's one of the ones I don't remember. I know there are limitations. Every game does it like that. Every game's got things that you can't do. Like Star Wars: Old Republic still does the hard cap on credits. Lord of the Rings Online used to do the hard cap on credits, but they got rid of it with the 15th anniversary celebration, and they used to limit you to they wouldn't let you use the premium races, but now you can do all the races with free to play. It's usually just a matter of time. I'll never forget the first time I did this starting zone, and I ran in here and I saw the Coldane, and I just nerded out because there's little blue dwarves. I was like, the ice dwarves are here! How fucking cool is that? Alright, flip it. Why can't I hover over you? Alright, another item for the house. Ooh, I got some poison. Might as well use that. Turn auto consume on. Lord of Pieces here. What he said. That's the Rygors. I don't understand orc yet.
Hail to ye!
Ah! A blue dwarf! Alright. Sell! I need to probably start to define some items that I don't want to sell. Like, I don't want to sell the arrows. Not for sale. 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 Those are already not for sale. I think we're good to go. Hide the not for sale. There we go. Alright, we're good. It's not that exciting. The things they say are not that exciting. But I will say, it's a very cool feature to have a game where the languages you don't understand, not only can you not read them in chat, but you can't understand them when they're being spoken. But then when you learn them, you can read them in chat and and understand them when they're being spoken. Chris nerded out of it. That was a big thing for her when she played Everquest 2 a couple years ago. Like, having never played a game before. And then, it was all gibberish. And then all of a sudden, she was like, had been playing along, and she got all the notes, and suddenly the orcs are yelling, I'm gonna kill you and eat you. And she's like, oh my god, they're speaking to me. I was like, technically, they've been yelling at you the whole time. You just didn't understand what they were speaking. Alright, let's take a look at some stuff over here. Okay, let's see. Sorry guys, I'm answering some comments on some YouTube videos here. Alright. By the way, those of you who enjoy this, don't forget to check out the other stuff we do on the channel. Mujin and I are playing Star Wars The Old Republic on Thursdays usually. And we are looking for more people who want to join us there just so we can get a guild ship. So if you're on the Republic side, we're on the Starforge server. You could start a brand new character if you wanted to, because we would like to get a ship going. That'd be kind of cool. Also, I've got a Valheim server that we've done a couple of times. I didn't do it last week because I was busy with Star Wars Jedi Survivor, but I just finished Jedi Survivor today, so this upcoming Friday... Shit. This upcoming Friday is the next Diablo 4 beta, and I might actually participate in this one. But we also might do Valheim this upcoming Friday. Anyway, check out the other stuff that we're doing. All the other playlists. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Support if you can with Super Chats. Join as a member. Got a new member video coming to the channel tomorrow for those of you who are members, so thanks so much. Stay tuned for that. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I need to... Where is the targeting? Fuck, I forget where that's at. Aha! Targeting keys. Select nearest NPC. Oh, it is set up to be tab. Well, it didn't feel like it was working. Well, it worked right that time. Interesting. Hey, Leia. Ah, gosh darn it. Chris didn't close the door on her way out. Leia just snuck in, so hopefully she's not going to do anything naughty, because last night she jumped up on top of the desks and almost broke a laptop and climbed up on the blocked off window and pulled the curtain down and a bunch of other stuff, so I have to make sure she's not going to do anything naughty right now. Yep, there is absolutely a paladin class in this game. I think there's like 17 classes or something. There's a ridiculous amount of classes in this game. So, yep. There are paladins and shadow knights and warriors and berserkers and rangers and clerics and sorcerers and more. Man, you know what I miss from Star Wars: The Republic? Is the auto skill forwarding. Because in Star Wars: The Republic, if you don't have a target selected, it will automatically pop towards the next target, so that you don't have to manually select it. We still need some more here. we done up here? No, we still need more stuff. What do I need more stuff for? Oh no, that's down below. Luigi says one thing EQG did right is have so many classes to pick from, even though the base came in a lot and they continue to add more. Yep. Alright, man, I might not be able to make that jump. Should I try it? Nope. I am going to dive for the water, though. Whee! And then watch her spend 20 minutes trying to get to me. What is this ability? Immobilizing lunge roots the target. We're going to move that over there. Yay, I should be able to understand what they're yelling at me now. Crush! 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 Bark killer! I failed. Tell you what though, I'm gonna have to figure out if I can get a controller to work with this game. That would be ideal. Crush! You should run away! Yeah, it's a little, you know, one thing. Crush! Alright, we're good here. Do I have body parts? Ooh, that is a chain armor piece. Hold on to this for cosmetics. Oh, it smells like Chris is cooking hamburgers. I think she's doing that just to torture me. You should run away. And I told her I'm trying not to eat dinner. I'm trying only to eat breakfast and lunch and fast from like noon until 8 in the morning. And she's like, you should eat dinner. I'm going to make hamburgers. And I was like, no, I'm good. And now she's making hamburgers. It smells good. She's like, you need a hamburger. I don't need a hamburger. I would totally love a hamburger. You should run away. Let's skedaddle. Right, and not only did they sound more intimidating, it sounded a lot longer than just crush. Because like, and then it's just like crush. Okay. I need to collect Coldane weapons. Ah! Ah! Let me gather in peace. What am I doing here? I need Coldane from the slain. Can't do anything with the bones yet. That's the next quest in that line. Tempered blade. Okay. Let me get the tempered dagger next.
Hail to ye!
Ooh, I got a new bow. Cool beans. All right, new bow. What does it look like? That's another question. It's interesting. It doesn't really have a, it's just a different graphic. We'll hold on to this one for cosmetic purposes. We are going to equip this, however. Get rid of that. But we're going to move that over in appearance slot. Alright. Wiggle. Okay. Nothing else? I think we're good. So this does remind you in Old Republic when they did their one sentence of their own language but turned into a page and a half of text. Yeah. Who are we delivering what supplies to? You're delivering supplies to somebody. Aha, going up in here, I think. Leia, you ready to go back outside? Because you snuck in, you were hiding under the bed? Come on. Go outside, Mama. Come on. Go, 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 go. Alright. This kitty cat snuck in. She's out now. Alright. Raiders, okay. Let's just gather these up. Come here, boys.
Crush! Crush! Run away! You should run away! You should run away!
Hang on, something just happened. I clicked the wrong thing here.
Crush! You should run away! Crush! You should run away! Crush! You should run away!
Oh!
I fail.
What is this ability? Stalk decreases threat. Grants me stealth.
Fail.
Interesting. Says it.
Fail.
In combat stealth proc. Here's your supplies. I'm only level 12 or whatever, and the 14, I guess, and the skill bloat is already getting really bad. I forgot how bad the skill bloat is in EverQuest 2, I should say.
Why did he think I hit him that hard?
Ooh, I didn't find any quest items in that one. Interesting. Same with that one. Boo. You can ignore it for the most part. I remember the last time I played, I just literally put everything I wanted on the first hotbar and then I ignored everything else. Like, you could just ignore it all. I need to do something that I'm missing here. Must deliver. I must kill. Oh, they're out on the island. Okay, I understand. We'll get to that in a bit.
Well met.
Alright, that's a repeatable quest, which I don't care about. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I fail.
That's something for housing. So we'll hold on to that. Alright, we definitely want to equip these. What do those look like? Also going to be black. Okay, so I want to hold on to these for cosmetic purposes.
I fail.
That's a quest. Okay. Hello, Mr. Rigor. Let's just go gather a bunch of these up. How many do I need? 8? Come here, boys. Oh! Ain't no reason to single target this shit when you got a mercenary. Oh! Alright, what else we need to do? Something over here. Harvest the perfect ice slurry core. Alright. Got that one. Alright, hold up a minute. What is this one? Pride Overlook. That was up here, right? Yeah, what's up over in here? Scatter the ashes. That was almost like Battlestar Galactica drums. Really? Where's my merc? All to get a shiny. Jeez. Scattering the ashes. I scattered the ashes. There are no more. Oh, that's a direct AoE. I'm using it wrong. There we go. Point blank shot. That works really nicely. Okay. I need to go out to the island here in a minute and take care of those other quests. He wants to test it.
Well met.
Okay. Got me killing skeletons now. So much dialogue! Which is great if it's your first time playing. Not so great when it's your 100th. Alright, pile of Rigor boons. Multiple things here. Ugh. Gonna pour one out. Oh, I left a chest behind. Ugh. Non-combat only. Lame. Okay, I've destroyed the totems. This is the last Rigor bone. Alright, now I need one of those aged ice flurries, which I think I have to go up that ramp to get. Welcome to the channel, Hillman. Looking for a... Ah, there we are, an aged ice slurry. Alright, I got the core. Back to speak with Blorpisa. Let's get some, Oh! Safe fall, 9 to 75. I got a long way to go on that skill. Oh! 7 o'clock. I'm feeling that 3 a.m. wake up. Tomorrow is a run day, so I got a 4 a.m. wake up. Out the door at 5:30. No more tests? Alright. Oh, that's right, I forgot about these. Use on... Why not?
Hail to ye!
Alright, time to plant some wards. There's one there. There be wards. Here be another ward. And gather some shards, you say. Okay, I can gather some shards. I like the shards, aye. Speaking of pirates, my brother he got Starlink installed today, but he's on like a weird. It's like a. It's not like the full Starlink. It's a different version of Starlink. Anyway, he did a speed test today. He was really pleased with it. So I'm hoping he and I are supposed to start playing Sea of Thieves soon. And if it all pans out, I'm gonna be playing Diablo 4 with him. Hopefully, we'll see. And whoever else wants to play. But I don't know when I'm gonna be playing Diablo 4 is the thing. I'm gonna hopefully try the open beta this upcoming weekend. Hang on, something wonky just happened. Just to see if I like it or not. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it and play it from launch. I really don't. There are a lot of other games on my plate right now. Back to the dwarves. Yeah, I think that's how I feel about it too, Mujin. Assuming they do a price drop. Because, like, Diablo 3 still costs a full $60 on the Xbox. Like, it's still a full $60 game. Like, there is no price drop available.
Hail to ye!
It's not these. It's something different. What am I looking for? Oh, it is. Hold up. Ooh, I need that for Lord Legend. Right? Still a $60 game though. I mean, it's like some shit's just expensive. It's like there's also that new Alien game coming out in June. And there's a few games coming out in June that I want to play. So it's like, do I spend $70 on Diablo 4 or do I go play these other games? It's kind of, I probably end up playing the other games. We'll see. It depends on if he wants to play right away. I doubt he will, because he's going to be busy with Sea of Thieves, and if I can get him to get Halo, we'll probably go do a Halo multiplayer run together. Frostbiter Basilisks. I have a feeling I just need to go out to that island and take care of those quests because I don't know what she's going to have me do next. Man, I'm gonna have to work on the alt tab here because that's really annoying. Okay, let's just go take care of these at the island. Because I don't remember what the follow-up is that she has me do. Oh, to have a thing. Why is that? My YouTube chat keeps freaking out. Oh, there's a piece of lumber. I totally need that. Come here. Huh. If only I had a boat. My God, how long am I gonna harvest one freaking piece of wood? It's because my skill's so low I couldn't get anything out of it. That was hilarious. Alright, let's go out to that island and take care of some orcs. Ah, there's one more. Interesting. Okay, okay. I can dig it. Alright, what do we need here? Looks like we do need some bushwhackers. Bushwhackers!
Crush!
God, I applied him with a few arrows. Oh, come on now.
Crush!
Crush what, you big look? Pick you off, you big lug.
You should run away!
I want to punt you like I can in Star Wars: Old Republic. Alright, I don't need more bushwhackers. What else do I need? I need zealots and marauders, which it looks like are over here at the tents.
Crush!
Had it, boys.
You should run away! You should run away!
Oh shit, these are heroic. I might not have. I maybe should have done that. This is gonna be fun. I may die. We'll see. I didn't realize it was a heroic. I was just like, not a Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. Nothing to see here. It's a little choppy when I tab out, doesn't it? It's interesting. My computer's showing its age. It's probably about time to start budgeting to get a new one. I always run my gear until it dies. But this thing's about 6 years old. I don't remember when I got it. 2018, I think.
Looking for me?
She wants us to go back out to the island. Which I don't have a problem doing.
Hail to ye!
Alright, basilisk eggs, and we need to kill reanimators in the cave. That's out on the other island though, so do island for island. Sabotage the ballista. Oh, I got some points to spend. Ranger training. Yeah, we'll do this one. Always good to get our buff cranked up for the haste.
Crush!
You crush all you want, bro. I know, everybody's got a man crush on me. Ha ha ha. 1, 2. Alright, those are those. Now we need to go to the other island to go into that cave.
You should run away!
I am, only I'm swimming away, sir. Excuse me. Take me to the island. 'Cause I'm an island boy. Trying to make it. Gotta kill the orcs. Try to run away or actually run away? 'Cause I'm not gonna try nothing. I'm actually gonna do it. Biatch.
Crush!
Trail of corpses on my way up to the entrance.
You should run away! You should run away!
The Cave of Ill-Boding Dark. That's one of the things I do say, though, is that EverQuest 2 had some of the coolest loading screen art of any game I've ever played over the years. Like, at one point in time, their team was, you know, coming off of EverQuest 1, best, you know, most powerful game of all time, best MMORPG of our time, and then, you know, we're going into this game, and they really did create something special. It just got overshadowed by World of Warcraft. Like the music, the voices, the concept art. There was a lot of good stuff when this game launched. It definitely shows its age these days, but I don't play it because it's a modern game. I play this for the nostalgia. Interestingly enough, I'm really surprised that this game still gets the traffic that it does on YouTube. Like, the game guides do fairly well. Like, it's a weird thing. Come on, boys.
You should run away!
Orctoothsis. Rygor Camp Pelt. That is a rent status. Ooh, I got a new ring. Hold up. Get rid of that one.
You should run away!
Man, I accidentally moved my hotbar when I clicked.
Fail!
That's annoying. I need to lock those. What am I doing in here? I must speak. Okay, so that's just it. Clear it and we're done. Alright. Meow, 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 meow.
You should run away. You should run away. You should run away.
Look, he left me a chest. Run right to it on the way home.
Crush.
Those basilisks are like over here, I think. Yep. Basilisk eggs. My mercenary is way back there, isn't she? She's like doing something crazy back in the back. She's still back on the island. Oh! Back off. And follow. What is attacking me? There she is. Alright, let's go get some basilisk eggs. Kill it with fire. I was just thinking, if I end up doing the game guides, if the game guides do well enough and we end up going all the way through expansions and stuff, the Kingdom of Psy expansion is something I haven't played since it originally launched, and that had some really good storyline content in it. The Peacock quest was a lot of fun too. It would, and I've read, I need to read up on this, because if it's true that they've added the ability to do single player raids now for story. Again, you're not getting the gear, but you're just doing it for the storyline. If that's actually true, I need to look into that, because I would love to go run the Peacock quest line again, and actually do a video series on that, because that would be a cool tutorial series. Because that was a lot of fun. That's something that not a lot of people have done that. It was really fucking hard back in the day. Gloves. Put those over here. That's for the house. Where does she want me to slay skellies? Oh my goodness, all the way back out on that stupid island. Guess we'll max our swimming tonight. So we gotta go, excuse me, back into that cave.
Hello.
That is the breadcrumb to the next quest hub. But first, we must go to the island where we were just at. Because that's what MMORPGs are good for, making you run around for many, many times. Let's go to this place many times. Ooh, kill you. Get some AA. What did I get? I got some new panties! They're cloth, but they're better than what I'm currently wearing, so... Oh, I gotta remember to download, there's a couple of games I gotta download tonight. Forgot about that. I need to remember to get those downloaded this evening.
Crush!
Oh, we need 8 of these guys. Okay. Well, here, there's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's all 8. Back into the cave.
Crush!
Man crush! Orc crush! He's got an elf crush. That was kind of gross. Vomiting green spores all over the place.
You should run away. Crush!
Into the cave. Meow, 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 meow. I'm gonna kill the orcs, right? Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh my god, load already. There we go.
Crush! Crush!
You say so.
Crush! I fail! I fail! I fail!
Ooh, orc eyeball. Lore and legend completed. Alright, those are also for the house. I have all sorts of cool stuff for the house when I get in there. Alright, destroy the crystal. And I believe we can report back on all 3 counts. Well, on all 2 counts, because one of these is a breadcrumb.
Crush!
put her in passive mode.
Crush!
Oh.
You should run away!
I am. I literally am running away.
Oh. Ah.
Oh, hang on. She needs to protect me again.
Looking for me?
Okay.
Looking for me? I hit him that hard. A nail for the fallen.
Need to recover her helm.
I failed.
Report. Those are both report quests. However, we have this one. We need to go get the helm. Work on the channel Apex.
Crush!
Must recover. Okay, so. Alright, there we go.
Huh.
Not much, mister. Doing a little bit of EQ tonight for a little bit. Starting to feel my age and my bedtime. Rawr. There's a lot of good elements to it, yeah. probably on the gloves.
I'm not done yet. Get back up.
Get one more turn in over here. Oh, it's probably me. I mean, I'll be probably playing Diablo at some point. I just don't know when. Oh, I guess we're done here. We're on to the next quest hub.
Where do you think you're going?
Excuse me. Man, I am really, really hungry. Where does this turn in? I think it's spine. Oh, it's gas over here. She's gonna run into every mob between here and there. Why is that not working? There we go. Alright, got another thing from the house. Another gem. Use that on an earring. Use this one on the bracers. Oh, those were both turned into him. Gotcha, okay. Now these are the quests that eventually lead to the mountain. Yeah, it's I'm pretty much done. I'm about to go check with Chris to make sure that he doesn't need me for anything. I'm usually in bed by 8 o'clock my time, which is technically I'm on Central, but we don't do daylight savings anymore, so I'm actually on Mountain Time. But I'm usually like in the bed by 8 o'clock. I'm not necessarily asleep by 8 o'clock, but I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 or 4. The alarm is for 4. But the cats usually get me up about 3. Very often when I have insomnia bouts, I'll wake up to go pee or something like 1:30, and then I'm up and I just stay up all night and work. Ventress. But yeah, because I try to if I wasn't worried about my health, I wouldn't go to bed so early, but it's too fucking hot to do any exercising here unless you do it at like 5:30 in the morning. So I run 3 days a week. Every other day I run, and just you got to do it at 5:30 in the morning. Otherwise, we were talking about this the other day. It's just too fucking hot. So I get up at 4 so that I can have my coffee and everything else, because I ain't running on. I don't eat before I run, but I do have to have my coffee before I go. Alright, give me a second. I need to go check with Chris and see where we're at with evening chores and stuff before I wrap this up. I'll be right back. See if I'm going to continue for a bit or more. Oh yeah, it's the area where we live is tropical, and right now it's basically from about early April it starts getting really hot. Like April and May are the hot months, into June, but really it's May. So beginning of April it's like still like 90 degrees every day. Are you on Celsius or Fahrenheit? I always forget, mister. I don't know. We got so many people. Some are in Fahrenheit, some are in Celsius. So, 30 Celsius, 90, 95 at the beginning of April. But then by the end of April, it's already 100 degrees Fahrenheit every day, like 38 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And then by the end of April, beginning of May, it's like 42 degrees Celsius every single day, which is like 105 degrees every single day. And that's just the normal temperature for like a month. So we're in the middle of that right now. It's just every single day, 105 degrees. We will occasionally get days where it goes up a couple of degrees higher, and occasionally it'll drop a couple of degrees lower. And then eventually at the end of May, we get to the rainy season, and that's when the rain starts. And that's when the temperatures start dropping back down again to, you're on Celsius? Okay, so like right now we're in the middle of 42 degrees every single day. 42 to 45 degrees is the average temperature for this time of year. And then by the end of May, we get into the rainy season, we start getting back down to like 35 degrees every single day. Oh yeah, no, because this is the only air-conditioned room in the house. So that I step out this door right here and I go to the kitchen. And the moment I go into the kitchen, it's immediately like you're just getting hit in the face with 40-degree heat. And you just start sweating, which is why a lot of the times if you catch me streaming, I'll have a bandana on because I just sweat nonstop. And the poor cats have gotten accustomed they're only a year old, like they're just now a year old. And they grew up. They were all born during the hot season last year, but they were born during the hot season and grew up as it got colder, and this is their first time experiencing the hot season now that they're not kittens. They all, like today, all 7 of them were in this room with Chris and I. Like, they come in at different times, but like Spiegel comes in at 7 o'clock every morning. Like, as soon as he's in here, he sleeps from 7 o'clock till 6 o'clock, and he goes out at 6. The other ones come in at varying times between 7 and 10 in the morning, but they all come in the office now. It started off, it was just like Smeagol and Pippin, and then it was like, another one wants to come in, and then Sam wants to come in, and then now they've all gotten used to the air conditioning, and so they don't go out. Now we're in Tabasco, Mexico, down near the border with Guatemala. So it's tropical. It's cow country. It's literally cow country is where we live. It's just farms. It's just cattle farms in all directions, and rivers, and tropical. Not like rainforest, but tropical lowland forests. But like I just went outside to check on Chris, and like I opened up the door, and all the cats are they're lined the corridor, and they're all up against the wall to my office, because the wall to my office is actually it's a block wall. These are all block walls, so the walls are actually kind of cool compared to the rest of the house. So they're all smashed up against the block walls to my office, and there's just a line of cats going down the corridor because they're waiting. They'll start going outside about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. They'll start going out, and then they're out all night, and they do all their activity stuff at night when it cools down. Yeah. Chris told me when her family moved here when she was a kid, when she was very young, like 3 or 4 years old, is when her mom and dad moved here. And back then it was not this hot. It was around 30 degrees was the hottest it would get. So it was 25 to 30 degrees during even the heat of the summer. But over time, they've cut down all the trees, and they've just built buildings everywhere, so there's no more shade, and it's just asphalt and concrete. And so as a result, global warming, I'm not saying the political version, but actual global warming, They've gotten rid of all the shade trees and gotten rid of all the nature, and so now it's just concrete everywhere and asphalt. And so now, 40 years later, it's not 25, 30 degrees anymore. It's 40 to 45 degrees in the summertime. Because it's way too hot here for me. I am Finnish, nor I have Finnish. I'm a lot of Finnish blood in me, so I like snow. And for me, a good temperature is like, I feel hot when it's like 22 to 25 degrees Celsius. Like 25 Celsius is like the max that I want to feel. I don't really enjoy anything beyond 25 Celsius, and I'm starting to get uncomfortable. I like 20 degrees. 20 degrees Celsius for me is like, that's like the perfect temperature. I can wear shorts, but I might have a sweater on. I like that. And then it gets down to at nighttime to like 5 degrees, 8 degrees, maybe 10 degrees Celsius. Like that to me is perfect. But I always tell people this story, like, the house is paid for, so we don't have there's no rent, no mortgage, everything's paid for here. So, and Chris is close to her family, so it's no matter where you live, unless you're a millionaire, you're not going to be able to have the perfect place. Like, you want to live on the beach, there's going to be hurricanes. You want to live in the mountains, there's going to be snow. You want to live in the Midwest, there's going to be tornadoes. You want to live in California, there's going to be earthquakes. Like, everywhere you live, there's going to be mosquitoes or flies or earthquakes or something. Like, there's nothing perfect. So, yeah, 18 degrees is nice. I like 18, 20. I really like the temperature in Ireland. Like, Ireland had really good temperature. Gets a little cold in the wintertime. Spain, I feel that Spain has a really good temperature depending on what part of Spain you're in. But like Costa Brava for me, Costa Brava has a nice range. Like, you could be up in Girona and have snow, or you can go down to the coast. Like Barcelona, for me, Barcelona has really good temperature. Like, it can get kind of hot in the summertime, and it can get kind of cold in the winter, but otherwise Barcelona is just a nice average temperature kind of all year round. A little hot in the summer for a few weeks, a little cold in the winter for a few weeks, but for the most part, Barcelona is just nice. It's a nice temperature all year round. I had a lot of fun I like Barcelona a lot. Probably if there was one city I could choose to live in. Well, that's a hard call. I don't know that it would be Barcelona. I do like the food in Barcelona, though. And the temperature. San Francisco is pretty nice, though. Excuse me. San Francisco is really nice. But it's also super fucking expensive. You're not living in San Francisco these days unless you're, making a lot of money. Colombia was nice. I know Bogota was really nice. I was in Bogota for a few months on work back in 2011. So it's been 10 years, more than that, 12 years ago now. Bogota had really nice weather. Just like year-round. It's mountain highlands, but it's like rainy all the time. So it's like a nice, like 20, 25 degrees is the hottest it'll ever get. It's just wet all the time. I liked Rome, but Rome gets way too hot in the summertime. Rome is... Woo. London's nice, but it's rainy all the time. Seattle's amazing, but it's rainy all the time. Mexico City's nice. I loved living in Mexico City for the 4 years we were there, but the earthquakes suck. The earthquakes were not fun. Yeah, Norway, you've got the ice winters. Yep, for sure. I liked Mexico City was good, but just the earthquakes were bad, and there was lots of earthquakes. Like, there was at least a couple earthquakes every month. It's like constant earthquakes, and then usually like once every 3 or 4 months, there's a big one, like a 7.5. You'll be like sitting there watching TV, and all of a sudden the alarms start going off, and the building just starts shaking, and that's not fun. But I will say, even though it's hot here, I have air conditioning. Obviously, my electric bill is a little expensive, whatever. But it's nice because it's tropical. Like, I get to have I have a pretty cool garden going in the backyard. And we started really working on the landscaping the last few weeks, and it's really nice to be able to water everything 3 times a day and see stuff start coming up. Although one of our chickens ruined a bunch of stuff today. She went into one of the areas where I just planted grass like a week ago, and the grass is starting to come up, and she went and she jumped over the fence, got out of her enclosure, ran over to the area where the grass is starting to grow. She dug a hole, put herself down, and then started eating the grass. And thankfully, I caught her after she'd only been doing it for about 10 minutes. Slovenia near the beach in the summer is about 45. Yeah. So I lived in Bulgaria for a few years, and we went to you go to the Black Sea, and it's like that in the Black Sea during the summertime. It'll get 45 degrees Celsius. Also down in Greece, along the coast. I think it was on the island of Kos back in 2009. We went scuba diving. We were at a resort on the other side in Turkey. We were actually in Turkey at a resort, but then we went to the island of Kos, and that was like 45, 50 degrees every day. Yes, as long as you're happy, valuable currency in life is happiness. I can concur. All right, well, it was good talking to you, Mistra. Everybody else, thanks. I do have to head out, though. It is 7:40 my time, so it's about time for me to get some shut-eye. I gotta get up early. I should be back tomorrow at some point, but I finished Jedi Survivor, so now I'm back to, I'll probably stream some Lord of the Rings Online tomorrow, because I do need to work on my Hobbit in the Shire, or either him or my Bjorning, one of the two. I'll work on one of the two tomorrow. So I'll be back tomorrow, assuming the internet's good. Like today, I tried to stream at 10:30 in the morning, and my internet cut out, and it didn't come back until like 2:30 in the afternoon. So I can't do anything when the internet goes out. So if the internet's good tomorrow, I'll stream again tomorrow. I'm trying to stream every day. Well, that's the thing for me. If I'm on the beach, Chris likes to go swim. I don't like to swim. My perfect beach is like, it can be hot, but I want like a restaurant balcony with shade, a nice breeze, and refreshing cocktails. And I'll look at the ocean or the sea, the Mediterranean. I love the Mediterranean. I love the Mediterranean. But I like to be like under an awning, on a with a roof and a balcony, and maybe I'll go jump in the water every couple hours, but I just want to sit there and snack on food and drink wine and have some cocktails. All right,